Hey y'all, good morning. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, America. Good morning, world. It is Wednesday, 9:22 Eastern Standard Time. I'm on my way to see a man about a horse, y'all. On my way to see a man about a horse. I kind of came on here to rant a little bit. Well, not really rant. I guess just get some things off my chest, you know. I be irritated sometimes, and I got to get that in check, you know. I was just expressing about gratitude to a friend of mine last night, you know, and I just reminded her, you know, you got a lot going for yourself. We got to have gratitude first thing in the morning and before we go to bed, and all in between as well, right? Because at the end of the day, God is good. What Marie say? God over everything. And I heard somebody say, we thank you, Lord, for everything before we ask you for anything. And I can't remember who said that, but I like that. Thank you, Lord, for everything before I ask you for anything. We have to give thanks. Now that that's out the way, let me tell you about just kidding. But last night I had posted, so I'm sitting there, and this is how I know also that I need to get off of social media and just take a break and just do like Marie stated, just post my stuff and then get the F off, right? Because I'm sitting there and this video comes across my feed. Now, I shared it on my community tab, but after a while I was like, you know, I don't care this enough to even put it out there to expose it more to the world. Why am I doing that? Like, I'm complaining about something yet endorsing it at the same time. So I went back and deleted it. And then I deleted something else that I put up there, and I'm like, I don't even care. But like, why am I? Because I'm thinking other people care about it. So, but I want to stay true to me. I got to stay true to me. I was about to say true to blue, but I ain't blue. Speaking of blue, no matter who, man, you guys know that Kamala really does have a chance at winning, right? Like, I know a lot of people are saying, nah, she doesn't stand a chance. Nah, it's not going to happen. Trump already got this, but you got to think about it. Kamala's got, she's got the middle and lower class people on her side. She's got the LGBTQ on her side. She's got all of her sorors on her side. I don't know how strong they are, but she's got all her sorors, all of her sorority sisses, and the others. We know for a fact she got 40,000 black women and 15,000 black men on her side because they raised millions for her, right? Which shout out to them for being able to galvanize and come up with that money like that. Like, we literally should have a system in every major city of that many black folk that galvanize and come together to fight this system. We really should. If they could do it, I could do it. And you can do it. In every state, every city. But we should be meeting together and in person and having real conversations about how we about to tear this up. That's what we got to be doing. You know? But she's got them. You got to remember, too, she's got the white feminist women. And there are some men that call themselves feminists as well. So she's got all of those people, all of those sectors. And I'm sure there's some other demographics of people that are voting for Kamala. So to be quite fair and honest and just realistic, this woman really does stand a chance. Now, she does have a lot of people that are not on her side. You got the Trump supporters. You have misogynistic men and women that don't see it for a black woman. I'm not going because it says between 7 and 7 a.m. and it's 9. Don't be honking at me. Go around. So she's got people for her and she's got people against her, but she literally stands a chance. She's got the young people that feel that they can relate to her or that look up to her. So she's got a really good chance of actually winning. And just so you know, this is not a political channel. This isn't a political channel. I follow as much as I can and as far as I care to invest. You understand? So I read some, I watch some, I listen some, and then I come up with my own conclusion. But one thing I do know about Kamala Harris is that she is a liar. She literally sat up there and called Joe Biden a racist and then turned around and became his running mate and the vice president of this country. To me, that's a snake, and that's somebody that can't be trusted. But if we want to keep it 100, all the politicians do it. All the politicians say they're going to do something and then turn around and do the opposite. So she's no special. She's no more special than the other. She's no different than any other politician. You understand? I'm just not in line with her politics, especially when it comes to the immigration status and our borders being open on all ends. That is a threat to our national security. It is a threat to our economy. And if Biden gave Ukraine, Israel, and these immigrants all of this money, and you got American citizens literally suffering, she's gonna continue that train. And that I ain't with at all. I don't care about your reproductive rights and the fact that you want to be able to have I don't care about that. What I care about is my Social Security when I turn 62 or 65. If they change it, it's probably 67 now. By the time I need it, you're going to have to be at least 80 before you can even apply, because they ain't got it, right? So that's where I stand right now. If a Democrat comes in office, or if a Democrat runs alongside Kamala and they're pushing for all the things that are important to me, that's who I'll go for. But until then, it's Trump. Plain and simple. It is what it is. Do I agree with all of the policies that he wants to enforce? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And that's really where us people, especially as black people, we have to band together and figure out how to fight the system. I keep saying all we have to do really is just put our money. You see how them 40,000 black women was able to donate so much that she made over $1 million just with them alone. That's before the 15,000 brothers stepped in and added their money to it. They was already able to raise over $1 million. If we could start galvanizing like that for us on our level here, where we can actually impact each other. Because right now, y'all gave her millions of dollars, and that money is going to help her. That money is going to help the rich. That money is going to help America specifically. But we need something for us. But guess what? They're not going to give it to us. So we got to go out and make it for ourselves. So we got to start working together to get these things done. That's what it's going to take. It's going to take unity. UNITY. It's going to take unity. Real unity. Not fake unity. Not social media unity. We need unity IRL in real life. You understand? I'm also thinking about changing my channel to Mo Perspective IRL. Mo Perspective in real life. But we'll see. originally was talking about. I'm sitting there scrolling like I ain't had no business at like 11:30. So I don't know what time it was. Anyways, it was late and I should have been asleep because I had to get up early this morning, right? And this video comes across my feed, and it's a chick. I can't remember what it was titled, but it's a chick sitting there like this, and I could hear somebody in the background yelling, and she's sitting there venting about a man and a woman in her house that argue all the time and how toxic that person is. And you could hear them literally, like the conversation in the background is like elevating, and the whole time she's narrating what's going on. And the whole time I'm thinking, you're not going to call the cops at any point, because you already know where this is going to go. Like, what are we really doing? And then and the only reason I clicked it also was because it has 17,000 views. So I'm like, what is this girl talking about? 17,000 views. And YouTube pushed it out there so that people can click on it. And this is why we have so much toxic, dysfunctional material on the web. The dirty section of YouTube. The dirty sector of YouTube. They push it because they want us to revel in that. And at some point it becomes a pleasure to watch other people's dysfunction. They're literally rewarded for their dysfunction. And this is how you know the world is going to hell in a handbasket. It really is. And it's sad. And it's also frustrating because you have so much material out there, so much content that's positive, uplifting, empowering, and true knowledge, genuine knowledge from real people. You know, like you got at The Messenger, you got at Ms. Sweetstalk, you got Donovan Sadiq, DX Files with a Z at the end, you got Demetra K, you got the Black Alpha, not to be confused with the Black Alpha Network, but the Black Alpha Network also is a good channel. He be spitting some stuff too. You know, you got Frank Brown, you got who else out there? You got a lot of people out there that spits the real deal, but their stuff don't get views like that. And it's very frustrating to see. It's actually quite annoying. So annoying that I want to take a break from social media and just focus on what I got going, because I know for a fact that I am addicted to social media. I will just say that out loud. That way I can hold myself accountable, because I've said it on here that I'm going to cut back watching. I'm going to try to post, put it up, and then just get off. So my posting may dwindle as well for a while until I can get back to, you know, what it was that I liked to do before the phone became my source of entertainment and escapism, you know. But I'm on my way to see a man about a horse. It's an opportunity for me to make some more money. What Donovan say, if you a woman, you got that thing between your legs, ain't no reason for you to be broke. Ain't no reason you can't get your bills paid, right? So I'm gonna use what I got to get what I want. Oh, just kidding. JK. But no, I really am going to see a man about it, you know what I'm saying? And I'll decided to show a little skin, you know what I'm saying, to help me out a little bit more, a little extra. You know, if you guys don't realize this now, especially in America, we are very, very superficial. And the treatment you receive really does depend on how you look. If you look like you just rolled out of bed, people are less likely to go above and beyond to help you. So you got to clean yourself up and you got to look presentable. You know, when I have people coming to work on my house, for whatever reason, I put clothes on and I do my hair. You know, because I've noticed that if I just roll out of bed and they're coming in, the treatment is vastly different. But if they see you, whatever, they'll offer to fix stuff that ain't even really broke. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I've had people fix issues for free. They were already there to do one thing, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that's not. And I'll take it. I'll take care of that." But if I'm not dressed, or if I'm just looking a hot mess, the treatment be different. For real, for real. So, especially when I know that I'm dealing with men, I always try to make myself a little bit more presentable. I may even put some makeup on. I ain't wearing that today, but I'll usually put some makeup on, do my hair. You know, I don't dress revealing like that anyway. I've always been a tomboy at heart. You know, every once in a while I'll, you know, show up and show out, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, every day, no, I don't show a lot of skin. It's just not in my nature, you know, based on my past. But I make sure to be somewhat appealing, because the level of treatment is different, and it shouldn't be that way, but it just really is, you know. It just really is. So that's what I got going on. God is so good. On my way to my appointment, though, y'all, got up early, got my son together, took him to summer camp at the church. He's having a blast, by the way. And I'm supposed to be meeting the man at 9:30. So I'm in the car, and they said there was an accident up ahead. And I'm like, dang it, I hope this doesn't slow me down and I'm going to be late for my appointment. Mind you, it's 9:35 right now, okay? So, I don't want to be late for my appointment, blah, blah, blah. So, I got my folder here with all of my information in it. And something told me, look through your folder, make sure you got everything. Well, I got this big ass envelope that I specifically tucked in the folder last night. I put everything together and sat it on the kitchen table and ready to go. So I'm looking, mind you, I'm already halfway to my appointment. Like, the bridge, right there, right? I'm like, where's the envelope with the documents that he requested? I'm like, so I get off the highway. The exit is literally a mile away. I pull over. I'm like, please, Lord, let it have just slipped out and on the side. I look over there. It's not there. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. So, of course, I call the man, and I'm like, yo, this is what happened. Of course, I'm sure he's thinking, she's full of shit. People always lie about why they're going to be late. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Time is money. But he was the coolest ever. He was like, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm just sitting here enjoying a croissant, you know, which my wife allowed me to have today. So today is a good day. I said, all right, go ahead, wife. See, that's another thing too, y'all. Ladies, be nice to your husbands, okay? Because that will have an effect on the rest of the world, okay? Be nice to your hubbies. Let him have that treat every once and again, and you'll see a difference in him, the way he treats you and the way he treats the world, okay? So anyways, I pull over, I call him, he's like, don't worry about it, I'll be here. I'm like, cool. So I go back home, and I'm thinking it dropped out, and this has got some important information, like personal information on it. So I go, it's not on the ground from the door to my parking spot, and I'm like, oh my God, like, what if it's not in the house? So I get in the house, and there it is, sitting on top of the kitchen table, as if I literally took it out and sat it there. And I'm just like, but you know what I've learned? I've learned that God is amazing, and His will always be done. There's no telling what could have happened or what was going on for me to have left that stuff. There is a reason for everything, and I believe that wholeheartedly. So there's a reason why that happened, you know, and I believe that God was in that. I really do, because everything is lining up, you know. The guy was okay with me. He wasn't tripping or nothing like that, and I was able to go back, take my time, look for it, get in the car, and record a video. So everything happens for a reason. I am a firm believer in that. Even the unfortunate stuff happens for a reason, because later it is always revealed. I'm going through the tunnel now, y'all, and you know what? I had to buy, if you guys don't know what this is, it's a tool that breaks the window, and the other side has a blade so that you can cut your seatbelt if you were to ever, you know, crash and can't get out or fall into the water. So we have bridges here, bridges everywhere, and that is one of my biggest fears, is falling off of a bridge. So that's just one thing. I got one over here and then one over there I bought off of Amazon. I really want to test it, but how am I going to test it without ruining my stuff? So maybe I'll find some really thick glass and see how easy it cracks. But anyways, I'm close to my exit and I don't know where I'm going, but I love you guys. Have a great day. Go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Tell me how your day is going. Tell me what you think about Kamala and her chances of actually winning this thing. And who you, if you're comfortable divulging who you're going for, you know. I'm sure I've lost subscribers because of my stance, and that's okay. But guess what? If you unsubscribe and you still come back and you watch, just go ahead and resubscribe. Just go ahead and subscribe again. I'm here. You know, we grown. It's okay to have a difference of opinion, but we don't have to stop dealing with each other just because, you know, there's no reason to be disrespectful to each other just because our political views are a little bit different, when really we all on the same team. We all on the same page. We want what's right for this country. We're citizens, and we should be treated like that instead of third world citizens, third class citizens, you know. But anyways, you guys take care. God bless. Have a beautiful day.